So good morning. I am getting ready for work. So this is the me before putting on any type of foundation in the mornings. And this is my typical morning routine. So today I wanted to do a demo of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. In case you didn't realize, you can get samples of stick foundations. They just have a little spoolie thing that they kind of scrape it off and put it in a little tube. I've heard some people say you can't get a sample of something like that, but you can. And I wanted to get a sample without buying it because I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. So yeah, so I am going to apply this to my face right now, and then throughout the day I will be checking back in with you, telling you what I look like and what I think about the foundation. I've been real curious about the stick foundation, so I'm pretty excited to test it out to see what I think. Now I'm not real sure how I'm gonna apply this because I think I'll just kind of stick my finger in it, and I don't really know how much to go with, so, but and I had already applied my primer, and I use a little bit of a highlighting effect underneath my eyes. I usually put a little bit on prior to my foundation, and then I always put a little bit on right before I do my concealer. Sometimes I just do one or the other. It just depends on during allergy season, because my eyes tend to just get so droopy looking and just so agitated. I do that to try to give me a pick-me-up. So I got the number 173, which is this happens to be the same number that I have, or I have sampled in the regular, well, not the regular, but the liquid foundation. So so far it's looking like it's probably about the same match. Like I think it's workable. I don't know if this is a good brush to apply this with. I was kind of undecided what brush to apply, and this is the Sephora Pro number 56 foundation brush, and this was my favorite brush forever and a day, and then I kind of started using that Tarte brush, and I just kind of enjoyed that Tarte brush. And I usually always put a little bit on my eyelids, and especially lately because my eyelids have just totally discolored a lot, and I don't know, they got really dry there for a while, and they are still kind of dry. Okay, I'm going to, and this is another brush that I like to use once I put a foundation on, to just kind of buff it in. And I recently started doing this, and I just found that I really like the way it looks. Okay, so that is one layer. Well, I guess kind of like, I don't know, I was dipping in there, but I felt like I was trying to hit areas that I wasn't able to get with the one stroke. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more in my little spots. That's my natural bronzers. And I think all my other brushes are in the kitchen because I washed them this weekend. Okay, I think that should be a good layer of coverage on there. A little bit more. I don't know what that little mark is. Well, I mean, I know what it is, but it's like a pimple gone mad. Okay, so I don't know how well this lighting is going to do me justice. Back it up a little bit to see, because I'm not really set up. I just got my phone setting underneath my little makeup light. But you know, as you can see, it matches real good on the neckline, and I always just kind of buff it through there to make sure. And I'm always real nasally first thing in the morning, so I apologize if I sound horrible. But in order to do this during the week, I had to do this on my day going to work. So that's what it looks like. And see, it does cover pretty well. Like I think I like the way it looks. I don't, at this point, I think. So I'll be back once I have my full face on, and I probably will actually just be in my car when I come back, because you'll have better lighting. That way you can kind of see exactly what it looks like once I've had a chance to just kind of let it soak into my skin. And like I said, do my powder and all that good stuff. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I am in my car now, so you got a little bit better. You're looking at it in natural light. I like it okay so far. I can't say that it's wowed me at this point. I feel like the color is a little bit drab, which has nothing to do with the wearingness of the foundation, but it just may mean that this color just might not be, I don't know. I don't want to say it's not right for me, because it looks like it's a dead-on match, but I don't know. I feel like something is bringing my face down. I can't pinpoint it just yet. But it's still morning. The day is early, and we're going to wear this all day. I want to see what it wears like. You know, my skin, you know, I have pretty basically just normal skin. It's not dry, it's not oily. I may get a little bit of oiliness sometimes in the summer months in my T-zone area, but pretty much I basically just have normal skin. So we shall see how it holds up throughout the day. I honestly don't think I'm gonna have a problem with it holding up unless it's just horrible foundation, but I'm just concerned that I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just needed to, maybe because it sinked into my skin, and so it looks too much like skin, and I don't like my skin. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, so I'm liking it so far. I can't say that I'm wowed by it. I'm just thinking it's okay at this point. Okay, so I am back. The time is about 11:30, I guess, or 11:35, somewhere in there, and I've had the foundation on since about 6 o'clock this morning. So I'm just doing a quick update to just kind of let you know where I am on the foundation. I'm still liking it. Still looks pretty flawless. I still can't say that I'm wowed at this point, but I am still liking the foundation. I like the fact that it does seep into the skin, so it looks very natural. It doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation, and that might be the problem. That might be why I haven't been wowed yet, because I'm seeing the real me poke through. And sometimes the real me is not just so pleasant, but I do like that aspect about it. So it's like a pro and a con all at the same time, because I like on those days where I want to look like a doll, I'm not looking like one when I'm wearing this foundation. But seriously though, I do really like it at this point. No touch-ups, no anything. I don't have oily skin, so I won't have oil seeping through. And nose test, it has passed that so far. I have allergies. I constantly touch the tip of my nose. You might see that it looks a little bit red. However, it doesn't. The foundation is still there. So even though you can kind of see the natural nose shining through, the foundation is still there. Like the nose still have an even tone. So I do like that aspect about it. Now, okay, my phone won't stay up. But yeah, so this eye right here, let's talk about this for just a second. On this eye, I have, this is my worst eye as far as allergy goes. So it constantly tears sometimes throughout the day, and today's been one of those days. But the good thing is at one point today, I literally had tears just tears, I guess, rolling down one eye for probably a good 10 minutes, just nonstop. And the thing that I noticed is that all I did was kind of take my finger and kind of wipe away the tears. But as far as the foundation itself, the foundation stayed put. Like I don't see that line running down my face where the tears took away from the foundation, so that is a good thing. Now I know that right in here I probably look a little bit red, and it may not look, I'm pretty sure the foundation is gone, but that's typical because I literally have to just sometimes just wipe right here because my eyes just get so irritated in that little corner that I just have to sometimes wipe, and I can't help myself. But so that's the only place that I really feel like the foundation has worn, but we won't hold anything against it for that. And as far as my fingers, I do the finger test throughout the day. I've done it a couple times so far, and when I touch my face lightly, I don't see anything on my fingertips. However, there is no foundation that I know of. If you know of one, share it with me, because I really don't know of any particular foundation that lasts without smearing off at some point or at some form or another. Maybe some not as much as others, but they all will smear off. There is no foundation that I know of that just will not come off. So but it has done well. Like I haven't just been touching things and seeing foundation all over the place, so that's definitely a plus. So far I'm really liking the foundation. I can't say that I'm just totally wowed at this point, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I didn't know what to really expect. I don't know. I'm liking it, but I'm just not wowed at this point. So far so good though, and just kind of show you what my face looks like. It does film quite well though. It looks very, very HD. So definitely like the way it looks on the skin. Can't deny that at all. Definitely. Hello. So I am back, and it is now 1:10. So I've had my foundation on since about 6 o'clock this morning, and this is day 2 of me doing the demo. So I cannot tell you guys the difference a day makes. Like, I'm so glad I decided to do this a second day and just kind of like just regroup and figure out, like, okay, let's really see if we're gonna like this foundation. You guys, I'm at the wow point. When I looked in the mirror just before getting in my car, like right now I'm actually on a drive for work, so I'm gonna be in my car for like an hour. And it's a beautiful day out, and I apologize, you probably hear the wind. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can, because in order for me to do this throughout the day, I have to do it at the prompting moments, and this happened to be a time where I feel like I have the time to do it while I'm in my car. So, and then I'll do one when I'm like probably on my way back, maybe, or like a little bit later on in the day. So, yeah, I'm gonna take my glasses off. Hopefully you can see it pretty well. I know I'm up against some sun here, so I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how. I don't think I did a darn thing. But I will definitely post pictures at the end of the video. I've taken a couple pictures already. I love this foundation. I hit the wow factor. I hit the wow. Like, I hit the wow this morning pretty much. Like, I think that second application just did it all for me. I love that it's holding up so beautifully right now. Like, my eye is tearing. This little baby has teared itself to death today. Like not as bad as it was on Monday, was it? Yeah, Monday. But I sure have had some tears. Or Tuesday. I don't remember which day. I think it was Tuesday. But yeah, so I mean, it's holding up beautifully. I am so curious to see how I'm going to look at the end of the day, of course. But I've hit the wow factor. Like, I love it. And I honestly, at this particular point, I can see myself buying it. I don't know that I will use the primer, the porous primer that I have, because I actually think that primer was not the primer for me and this foundation together. So I do think that the Hourglass made a big difference, and there's a couple other primers that I have that I guess I'll kind of play around with and see. But yeah, so right now I'm loving it. Again, it's about 1:10. So I've been talking for 2 minutes, and I need to get off because, see, I don't want this video to be a 30-minute review video, but it probably will be. But anyway, so I will check with you guys a little bit later on in the day. Okay, so I am back. It is actually about 3:10, and I am still wearing the foundation, and it's still looking absolutely gorgeous. I hope this is coming off really good on the camera. I'm traveling, so I'm in and out of different, I mean, it's daylight, but I'm in and out of like the sun rays and all this good stuff. Like, this little stuff going on over here isn't the best for filming, but it's holding up beautifully. This eye might look a little bit peakish because it's been running water, and it typically does. So yeah, so but I'm liking it so far, so good. And now it's about 81 degrees right now in San Antonio, so like it's really warm, and it is still looking this good. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm at the wow factor now, definitely at the wow factor. Definitely a good foundation for us ladies in the 50 plus club. I mean, definitely it's very hydrating. It looks very moisturizing on the skin. It just gives a very luminous finish. So I am loving it right now. Okay, so I am back. Excuse the mess behind me. I have filming lights showing everything. I'm actually getting ready to head out for a little bit of a date night. So I wanted to show you my face before I did anything to it, because I am going to just kind of spruce up my face just a little bit since I'm headed out the door. My eyes, of course, this one looks a little bit pinkish because allergies or whatever, but this is my face, and I kid you not, like today I was in 80, it got up to like, my car said at like 82 degrees, so that's like pretty warm. And my AC doesn't work in my car, so like I had my sunroof open, but that was pretty much it. So it was pretty warm, and now I'm not a perspirer, so don't judge me by that. My face never sweats, but this is the way I look at the end of the day. When I say end of the day, the time is now like 6 o'clock, and I've had this on all day. Like I said, I've been in the car for over an hour in about 80 degrees temperature, and this is what it looks like, y'all. So people, I'm impressed. I'm at the wow factor. I'm gonna spruce up and I'll show you real quick what I look like, and then that's gonna be it. I probably won't do anything else for the end of the day. I mean, you'll just see the video at the end. So yeah. Okay, so I'm back. It's about 10:30 at night. So I've had the foundation on since 6 o'clock this morning, and I did do a minor touch up about probably about 6 o'clock this evening. I've been out dancing, and of course, you know, I do have allergy eyes, so my eyes are gonna look a little bit in the corners where I've rubbed off my eyeliner. But as far as the foundation goes, my blush is looking good. So we'll just say from 6 till 10, dancing, it was hot in the building, you know, sweaty. I'm thinking this foundation is holding up quite nicely. Like, I'm really thinking I'm at the wow factor at this point. I think it's perfect for the women in the 50 plus club. You know, I'm a part of that club, so you know I'm a big supporter of looking good in your 50s. See, I got a little bit of eyeliner going on right there. But basically, I think the foundation is definitely worth every penny, and it's something definitely you should look into. Again, my skin is basically normal, but if at this time of year, or lately I should say, I've been leaning a little bit more to the dry side, but in the summer I can be a little bit on the oily side, but not like oily, just a tad bit oily. So that's basically my skin type. And yeah, so definitely check out the face here and see what you think. I'm impressed, I really am.